So the next movement that we're going to do is called the Superman. And the Superman is the only one where you get to lie face down. So I'm going to take my glasses off, and I'm going to come face down to the floor. And we're going to start with turning my head toward the left. And my left hand, therefore, is going to come palm down to the floor, somewhere by my head. My head can either rest right on the back of the left hand, or it can be on the floor and your hand can be beside it, whatever feels comfortable for you. But the right arm is going to come down by my side. The movement, once again, starts with the lower body. So for the lower body part, I'm going to switch sides so that you can see what this looks like from the opposite side. So let me just now turn my head to the right, bring my right arm up. My left arm is now coming by the side. Now I'm going to focus on the lower body part. And what that looks like with the lower body is taking the leg up into gravity. So the whole straight leg, not bent at the knee. So you might not even get your leg off the ground initially, which is just fine. You don't want to lift so your pelvis comes off the ground. You want to just come into the edge of that ease of movement where you start getting some resistance. Hold there for a moment, and then release and let back down again. Now I'm going to show you what you do with your upper body in this position. So I'm going to turn to the left again. I'm going to bring my hand and head up together into this position. As my leg comes up, in this case the right leg, so the right leg is coming up off the ground, my head and shoulder on the left side come up with a little bit of a twisting, as if I was just doing a little bit of a shoulder check. And then slowly let that down again. There's a lot more effort in this because of the weight of the leg, so you want to give yourself a little bit longer to wait for the tensions, the working in that hip and leg to finally let down. You'll find they will if you give them just a little bit more time. So if I take my right leg up and my left shoulder and head up with that slight twist as if I'm looking over my shoulder, hang out, and then gradually let that come back down again. Give the body a chance to kind of settle into it, and then it's usually helpful at the beginning to turn across and do the same thing on the other side. Settle in first of all, find the floor so that you really know what you're starting from, and then start to bring the left leg up into gravity. Feel how it starts getting supported with the right thigh. And then once you've got that stabilized, then start trying to add in the right shoulder and head, just gently easing into it and then letting back down again. And you'll often find that by the time you've given that first side a chance to integrate and take in that information, that already the leg is able to come up further, the head and shoulders are coming up with less effort. You can start to feel the support through the left thigh and hip, and then just let it gently come back down again.